here and to share some thoughts. How you guys doing? Oh man, hope your day was fruitful, man. I would like to say a few things. Always always make yourself happy. Always make yourself try to always have a fruitful day. Okay, despite the situation of things. Okay, you will ask question. How do I make myself make it happy when maybe you say no money or no job or something? But happiness is not because you have money or don't have money. There are people they have money but they're not happy. They're depressed. So money is not a factor as per making you happy. Happiness is from the spirit. It's from inside of you. So create it, okay? Create it, okay? Me, yeah. I use that word. Create it. Joy is from your spirit, okay? Create it. I know one can facilitate in a way, okay? But being with loved ones, family is a part of, we can create joy for you also, okay? I mean, everyone is so gloomy, and you don't have to kill yourself over it, okay? Don't kill yourself for what for now you think you cannot really handle, okay? There is so much ahead for everyone, so much ahead for everyone, okay? So much ahead for everyone. So we don't really need to get ourselves worked up. Okay, don't get yourself worked up because if you do that, you are doing yourself. That is the truth. If you do that, you are doing yourself. The truth is life goes on. Anyhow it is, life goes on. So when you work yourself out, and something happened to you, what are you going to say? Me, there's no excuses, guy. So I would say, please make yourself happy. Don't let anybody talk you down. Don't let anybody make you unhappy. All right, despite what's happening, man. Just grateful for yourself. Okay, life is beautiful. Grateful for yourself. Money or no money, you can make yourself happy. Okay, that's part of it, man. And be purposeful. Be purposeful. Be positive in your approach in any area for life. Just uh be purposeful. Just have a positive mindset. Okay. Uh, that is part of the thing, man. Please, as you watch, can you like share me comment, okay? It's part of what we are doing to encourage everyone and to having a hope for tomorrow for everyone, for everyone, okay? That's how it is, guys. So, uh, so things are happening, man. People are really, I will say, I will run from the truth. People are suffering, really, man. I saw a video yesterday. Wasn't it yesterday? I saw a video of how some people were fainting, and man, it's a pity, okay? The truth is that the government will not help you. They will not help you, okay? So don't think you can get help from them. uh Don't just think you can get help from them, or don't. If people are campaigning, I will do that. Don't count on them, okay? Don't count on them. Uh, hmm, all these years, all these years, is there any politician that have come there that have done what he or she have been campaigning all his manifestos? None. So they will come as to talk you. Just know one thing that you can create things, can make things happen. Oh no, there are good people out there. There are good politicians out there. I'm not saying they're not good politicians. Okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, but if you say you want to depend on them, that's what I'm saying. Don't think you depend on them. They'll come and help you out, or they will come and make this work for you. No, 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 no. At other times, no, no, no. I don't. If you do that, I'm so sorry, man. I'll tell you the truth. You are deceiving yourself. You are deceiving yourself. You are deceiving yourself. The truth must be told, or the truth must be said. Anyhow it is, the truth must be said. It's not be said. So if you want to start depending, waiting, sorry, sorry for that. It will really, man, it will not help you. Okay, it will help you. It will not help you. It will not help you. It will not help you at all. So we should not depend or wait on politicians. Okay, I'm telling you the truth. If you like, get annoyed, but that is the truth. That is the truth. So try to, but we are praying for the country to be good. That they can, if people can have, they can help. They can do good things. Okay, they can have the people at heart. Seriously, seriously. I was voting for Peter Obi to mention. Peter Obi, I believe, because what he did before in another state, I believe he will be able to have done better than what's happening right now. What's happening right now, I pray to God. It's only God that will really help. Just God that will really help. Okay. Anyway, Edo State has done the primaries. The Labour Party did today. The APC did again. They did before when the Supreme Governor of Imo State came to Edo State to try to he fooled himself. Yeah, okay. Declared another person against the people's wish. Well, I think they did another one again. Somebody else came out, and the PDP did also. So now the stage is set for them. Edo State is set, is ready for the battle ahead. Okay, we pray for the best anyway. And again, now I have to say one thing. There was a video that went viral on the Yakubu one. People wanted him to make a statement or to give a press statement in Hausa language, which he declined. He declined it. We had people, and I think VOA service, BBC Hausa, NTA, all of them were out there, and the guy declined. And NTA cut. It was live. NTA cut it off. Why they did that, I don't know. It's supposed to be press conference for everyone, not just for Hausa. Why did they do that? That is a question. That is what we need to ask ourselves. Why did they do that? Why? This former head of state. He said he declined. Said he wants to give a press conference in English. He said he's not that his big press conferences in English. Why Hausa language? They cut him off air. NTA cut him off air. So I now wonder what is happening in that country, Nigeria. Do they speak only outside Nigeria? Do they do? I don't know the reason, though. But maybe you guys know the reason. If you know the reason, please write it on the comment section, because I don't really know the reason why they had to cut him off air. They cut him off air. That is bad, and that is disrespectful, and that is a shame. It's a big shame. A big shame. So I don't know if Nigeria people, if they speak only Hausa, or I know we have over 300 ethnic language in Nigeria. I mean, I know. I don't speak Hausa. I don't understand Hausa. So let's assume he was addressing everybody. How will everybody know? Would they understand? Okay, how we understand? Let's assume. Okay, how we understand? That's why I don't really know what is happening. Because it's painful when I saw the video. The guy was embarrassed too. He was embarrassed, man. It's painful. It was embarrassing. Really, really embarrassing.
Wait a minute. No, who told you that I'm going to do it in Hausa? My goodness. Look, for almost 80 years, I've only been speaking mostly in English. And Hausa?
Your Excellency, you're not reading. You're not reading, sir.
What I'm not reading?
You're just saying.
My goodness.
Translation, right?
No, it's not. In fact, I cannot do the translation.
No,
You know, this is an ambush. This is a coup. You see? This is a coup. But, no, my goodness. Honestly, look, my Hausa is not good enough for me to say it in Hausa. If I'm talking to you, just person to person, whatever rubbish I say or use, you might accept. But to do this, to go.
Amma to menene sakonka ga shugabannin
kawai sakon kawai za ka gaya mana
menene sakonka
sakonka kawai da Hausa kawai sakonka.
Look, you people, I know you are very clever you use whatever language it is to try to get one to speak. Look, I thought we said there is no.
ko na sakan
please. Now you can translate it now. I want you. Look, Halima, Kizo. Please, you see, they want me to sort of say this in Hausa. And I sort of said, look, I'm not in a position, I've forgotten how to do this many years.
Just imagine, they cut him off. Just imagine. They cut him off when he refused to do it in Hausa. I thought Nigeria is supposed to be a multicultural, multilingual. Anyway, maybe you guys have the answer. Maybe they know why they are doing that. Maybe the message for the Hausa people, protect. Maybe I speak French there. Maybe I don't know, but we should put it now. It's one country we have, so I don't know why they wanted to use our disgracing. It's a big disgrace, man. It's a disgrace for what they did was a disgrace. It was disgraceful. It was disgraceful, and the guy could not just. I mean, it was just a disgrace.
Look,
It was a
for
disgrace.
almost 80 years, I've only been speaking mostly in English. And
as much said,
Hausa,
was a coup. This go on from Edo State.
what I'm not reading. My goodness.
translation
No, it's not. In fact, I cannot do the translation.
kawai
Let us go, okay?
No, you know, this is an ambush. This is a coup. You see?
Too bad,
This is a
okay?
coup. But
I know I posted it on my wall, but it's for me. I would say it's where. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. But man, hard, okay? Then, all right, guys. Let's go to another story. I know that most of the time I posted most of the thing on my I posted most of the things on my on the Facebook page. Okay, so guys, you can go there and have the full video there. Okay, then Custom came out some days ago. They said they want to share they said they see some bags of rice. They want to share it out to people. You understand? I said, okay, it's a good idea. Yeah, they said a bag 10,000 naira. I heard that a bag right now in Nigeria is over 100K or so. I don't really know. Or maybe about 100K or close to 100K. But they said they want to share the bags of rice. They seized from people. Um, 20,000 naira for each bag. So I mean the rice are good. That means it's not I mean, okay, maybe the rice. I mean the rice they are good. That means it's good for consumption rather. That means it was not bad products the people imported. Now the questions are now those rice. Who imported those rice? Why were the rice imported in the first place? I posted the video on my TikTok. The comments I was seeing there, it was painful. Some people said, "See, these are the Igbo people's sweat. Igbos imported this rice and they were impounded." First of all, I have to know one thing. For me, I make it clear: if it is contraband and you know it's contraband, then why do you import it? Let's be frank and sincere. If it's contraband, why do you import it? Well, number two, if it's not contraband and you import it and they seize the goods, why were they seized? Why? Were you trying to dodge some? Or do you smuggle it in? These are crimes, man. When the contraband you report it, it's not good. When you smuggled it in, it's not good. So if they seize it, man, for me personally, I don't really have anything to say about that. But if they seized all those rights on flimsy excuses, maybe import duties was too high for the guy to pay, or one thing, or the person could not clear a glove. They will say, they will say, do mortgage. They will frustrate. There's some agents that are like that in Nigeria. They will frustrate the efforts of importers. Yeah. They will make sure they make you dry. They will make sure they make you that you don't see profit again. So in your mind, it's okay. If I sell it now, if I pay this money now, I will lose. So people may forfeit such goods there. That is painful. That is bad. Some customs are like that. Not just customs, some clearing agents, they will frustrate you and do you anyhow. But all the same, anyway, they share the rights. Play part of the video. Let me play part of the video. They shared they were sharing the rights. They said one in they were sharing one in peaceful. You cannot imagine it to be like this now. How can it be like this? How can it be like this? Because I heard it's just a minute. Let me see. This video they're sharing it. It was today, huh? I posted it now. I heard people asking me, where's the place? They want to go there. They want to go there. I've done my part. I gave her the information. I take another for a bag, which I know that it's a bag of rice. Maybe it's close to 100K. Well, more than, okay? But people like this book. So those people that for this goods, but they've lost out. They've lost everything. It's money. But one thing, if it was contraband and we did, well, I didn't have nothing to say but to you because it was contraband. You want to make money. Is it money? Illegal. I'm calling illegal. Doing business money. But all the same, it's anyway, not anyway, I know. But now, customs, I give that the back of the paper. I hope it's a genuine process. I hope the custom will not even not have to be asked to go and sell it outside and we see them selling it. I hope the process is okay. I hope it's genuine. I hope the people who seize this goods from, I hope it was genuine. Don't suffer. To get money is a challenge. People who suffer for money, people who borrowed money to go and import goods, you just seize it for flimsy excuses. That will be too bad. That will be too bad. That will not be good. That will be inhuman. Very, very inhuman. That will be too bad. That will be inhuman, man. I heard today, I heard about 3 people died, many injured. I don't know if it's dislocation. I don't know. If it's another question, I don't know. But we actually did, we were buying the right 30,000 naira. And I heard some people. I saw a video about the right, information that people died. Some people lost their lives. I mean, the people were many there. Maybe that means the arrangement was not good enough. Many people died doing this stuff. We got 2009, lost their lives. It's not good too. There should be proper implementation. Anything you want to do, there should be proper planning. Planning is important. It's also important. It's also important. But man, I'm talking about our lives here. The rights, it's more than the rights they are sharing. I mean, this bag of rice. And I hope this customs, I don't even think more than half of it and to state behind and make their own money too. This is okay. And I hope this goose is seized. I hope the people, I don't know what to say. It is contraband, okay? It's illegal, okay, but if you seize this goods from people that have earned money illegally, that's too bad. And with times, I think it was some years ago, I heard those who are going to the market to seize goods in the market. The rice were small golden. What the hell is that? So the market to be seizing goods. How did they enter the country? Whose fault? Did you last fault? When I heard that years ago, some years ago, I said, are you serious? The custom inside Nigeria, you are going to the market to season goods, say the small goods. Come on. It paid me anyway, but it's well, Nigeria, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So if you say maybe they should be checked tomorrow, maybe they're still selling for 30,000 naira. I don't know for you guys. Some guy in Iran, bad people. And one thing again, people are playing politics with hunger. It's not fair. It's not right. How can Akpata, Senate president, number 3 person in Nigeria, come out to say that that is already something that each state will give extra 30 billion naira. Extra 30 billion naira. There is information. Why you say what they're not sure of? Then the governor of those states they came out to say he was not given loan. Other state governor they were given, the government has said that he was not given 30 billion naira extra to help the people who have the hunger. Who is fooling who? Don't use people to play politics. Akpata. I posted it on my TikTok. One guy said Akpata is always lying. It's full of lies. It's not fair. It's not good. You cannot lie. You cannot play politics with people's emotions. People are hungry. People are hungry. You are playing emotions with you. It's not right, man. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not good. We should all stand up. We should fight. Go help our country. At times I'm just going to say go help our country, man. It's not right. It's not fair. It's not just right. People are hungry. People are dying. People are fainting. People are fainting now. They are not. It's not drama. It's not movie. It's not comedy. It's not skits. People are fainting. They are fainting. They are fainting. This is what we are saying. There are many others that are fainted. There are many others that do so many things. There are many others they've just nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. And we are playing politics. doing politics with their phones. 30 billion naira with states. Each state for them to go and help the people. And the governors, even the governors are quiet. They're not even speaking. It's only the leader that cannot speak answer. The state did not receive vote. And that is the way he said it. I suspected it. He was saying we heard. We heard. I can't make such a statement. And people believed him. People are saying people believe him. Even Kelby wrote that that is a step in the right direction. A step in the right direction because that's your statement to make. That's made food so many people. Believe that they did it. But I don't know if they did it, if the governor is lying, if it's the government that is lying. God knows. That's what I will say. God, I know. Let's use that word. God know. But the people know who's lying, who's fooling who. That's what I have to say. But it's not fair. It's not right to play politics with people. It's not fair. It's not right. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's not the best thing to do. It's not the best thing to do. People are really suffering. People are suffering. That is suffering. So we should do better than this. If you're a politician, do better than that. Man. You don't need to work. I mean, play politics with like this. Okay? My phone is being heard because at times I'll be talking, but the phone will not be. At times I make for web video, the phone will not be there. I won't know, man. Who knows? Anyway, it's pathetic. Pathetic. This Nigeria for you, how we get there, I don't know. Nigeria, anybody can come out and do anything, say anything. Imagine one imam cleric was saying they should arrest. Not only I said Key Remi Tinubu because she's a pastor, she's a Christian. She's an infidel in Nigeria, and the guy still left alone. Nobody's touching him. Had he been a pastor, I mean, not a pastor, somebody said, okay, he an imam or he somebody now, they will be DSS will be everywhere looking for the person. It's not just fair. It's not just right. I country with this. Ah, it's not right. And he openly said the Tinubu is an infidel. He's a pastor. They should go and kill him. That is a Muslim etiquette. Why is what should and people are quiet. People are don't just say anything. Okay, now that means that you can say you too. I'm a Christian. You are a Muslim. That means I'll call you an infidel because we don't belong to my religion. Because we don't believe in my faith, or I don't believe in your faith. It's all right. It's your faith is your faith. My faith is my faith. It's good about an infidel. That is your faith. That is my faith. You practice different faith. Right? Muslim, I'm a Christian, or like vegan. This is our called for. I don't know. They use religion to scatter the country. Use religion to no. Enough is enough. You should call people to order. Call people to order. Such clerics are supposed to be arrested. Come on. Hey, Muslim, come on. I have Muslim friends. I cannot call them infidel. No, because they don't believe in my faith. No. I will call them infidel. Why? If I can talk to them be to go to my side, good. I pray for them. That is it. Oh, Nigeria, we hate you. We bless you, Nigeria. Anyway, now let's go to um, um Edo elections. Okay. Um, yeah. Let's go to Edo elections. Where that's from? Okay. Let's go to Edo elections now, guys. Okay. Yes, Edo elections has they do the primaries, the Labour Party, APC, PDP. Last time APC did their own some days ago. I mean, yesterday said that again, but they cancelled that one because the Supreme Court governor of Imo State came and he was doing his own. He was just doing his own, doing his own bidding against the people's wish. You can see the pattern, typical governor. What can he do? It's nonsense. He will do nonsense now because that is his life. I pity. I would say I pity people of Imo State. No, I won't use that word. That is his life. Everywhere he go, he's scatter. No pattern. Lie, riggy. But APC did it. They did it again. Another person won. Another person won. I mean, glaring to all the people. As they said, I was not there. Anyway, we want the best. Okay. The people have done their own. Shaibu of PDP also. He was. I played the video. I played the video. It was. They said he went to his village. I mean, his room to conduct his own primaries. Hey, somebody said Shabu has killed his political career. Anyway, see, people after position, not after the people's welfare. If you are so bent in having a position, not after your own selfish interest, that's how most of the time that's how it ends. How it ends. Okay. Maybe I believe he was so bent and he wants to be the next governor. Oh, you have served as deputy governor 2 terms. Maybe they said the zoning will not favor you. Relax, because we know what happened 4 years ago. As you when people were driven from APC, you guys came to PDP. They allowed you guys to come in. There was agreement made that next time, how it will be, how it will be. I'm sure it was like that. I believe so. Not them. So you want to show that you, deputy governor, you can do and do. Right? Where's your ball, man? That is your ball. You play to anyway. That is your ball, man. Anyway, um, yes. Let's just watch a few minutes of Labour Party when uh the guy accept when he was declared the winner. When he was declared the winner, when he accepted to I just watch it there. Okay. Um, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Okay.
Working Committee and the National Executive Council of the Labour Party, I hereby declare as follows. Mr. Olumide Osiagbovo Akpata, having scored the highest number of votes and certified the provisions of the Constitution of the party, is hereby declared the winner and the gubernatorial candidate of the Labour Party for the Edo State Governorship election 2024, and hereby declared return as our candidate. I have something to say, please.
Let's just watch these guys first, okay? And then after this, and maybe
I want you to say something to them, please. Thank you. Congratulations first. And I want you to say something to them. Labour Party! Who's your guy? Who's your guy? much.
Justice first.
Thank you very much. I have something to say to you. And I want to use this opportunity to congratulate all the aspirants here today for showing that spirit of sportsmanship. And to you, Excellent, I want to congratulate you and advise to carry them along. You need them to be in your campaign council so that we can push the party forward during the gubernatorial election. So congratulations once again. Thank you.
Forgive me, Your Excellency. Let me very quickly say that I very humbly accept my nomination as the gubernatorial candidate of the Labour Party for the Edo State elections come September 2024. Number one, with your kind permission, let me pay respects to the memory of my predecessor in office as the Nigeria Bar Association president, who coincidentally was buried today. Arakunrin Akeredolu, the former governor of Ondo State, my friend, my mentor, my elder brother, whose trajectory I would appear to be following. He was president of the bar and he became governor of Ondo State. Coincidentally, he was buried today. May his soul continue to rest in peace. I thank you all, and I thank my fellow aspirants who are here present. Great people, Dr. Abure, Dr. Oduware, Sergius Oguns, my elder brother, Stephen Osenvigie, Prince Egbe Omordion, so many of you who are here. Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, you have my assurance that I will carry everybody along. It is a huge task, a huge burden on my shoulders. I cannot bear alone because we must enter Osadebe Avenue. Not be so. Not be so. Who's your guy?
Yeah, that was Labour Party primaries. That guy has been declared the winner of that guy declared the winner the Akpata rather declared the winner of the primaries of Labour Party. So wishing craft, wishing wishing God's blessings, okay? One the best, okay? One the best. Stevie, put on put on his Stephen, I know Stephen, as per say, he's been, he was one of the really obedient on Twitter, and so many things. It's like that, man. But he lost the primaries. It's okay. We move on, okay? We move. That is the truth. We move. Okay. We move. Next step now is September. All of them, they are going to be out um, fighting for the elections, you know. So, as it is, man. As it is. So, we wish we want the best. That's what I would say. We want the best. There's nothing much to say. We want the best. We want the best for Edo State, for Nigeria. Okay. We pray they have these guys will come out and do good and do better things, man. For the country, the people, they are losing hope on politicians, they are losing hope on the country, losing hope on so many things. So just pray that that everything work out fine, okay? That is just a prayer. Everything work out fine, okay? So that is for Labour Party. I know today the guy, what is his name again? Um Iwudalo, Iwudalo. He was on Arise TV today. He said so many things. I'll play the videos of his interview with Rufai and his team, okay? I wanted to play this interview of Labour Party guy with Tennis TV. Maybe I will play that. I don't know. Maybe I will play that. Let me see. Why? Anyway, let me play this one first. Maybe if I have the time, there's time. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I will play that one also. Okay. Let me. This is the interview of. Okay. Let's watch this. Um.
Number one is that
Thank you, Doctor.
the media
Yes.
keeps reporting that you are the preferred candidate of Godwin Obaseki, the governor. And I know that, look, you had addressed this again and again, but it looks like it's not going away. Again, you know, that tag, I don't know how you feel that people keep tagging you the governor's anointed candidate. That's one. And two, how do you feel about the fact that Philip Shaibu, the deputy governor, organized his own parallel primary election in his house and was declared a winner? So are you bothered about that? Are you disturbed? You know, do you have concerns that could affect the eventual situation?
Okay. Thank you very much, Dr. Obati. And like I said, thank you for inviting me again this morning. This issue of governor's preferred candidate, I've talked about it over and over again. And I'll keep talking about it for as long as people keep asking me about it. And I say this very clearly, that I came into this race on my own steam by myself. I was asked and by a number of friends to consider political office, and it's something that my friends and some elders talked to me about over a period of time. And I then prayed about it, discussed it with my family, and then my partners in my law firm, and I then took the decision to do it. Many things had affected my thinking and kind of moved my thinking towards public office. I've been involved in a lot of public-related services over the years. In Edo State particularly, I was in the economic team, or I've been related or in and around the economic team since 2008. I was in Comrade Oshomole's economic team from 2008 to 2016. I was asked by Governor Obaseki to chair the Lagodaro Limited by Guarantee, which every year organized the economic summit of the state and had a board that periodically advised the government on its economic policies. I was chairman of the Nigerian Economic Summit for 4 years. And even as important, when I served on the board of the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority, there were a lot of public-related activities that we were engaged in and infrastructure development. And all of this caused me, when I started thinking, when I was being talked to consider public service, it caused me to shift favorably towards that thinking. So that's what it is. I suspect that for many people, it's convenient to set a narrative to distract and remove from the issues. I also have said this many times before, that when you looked at all of the aspirants, there are many more people that are closely related to Governor Obaseki and even friendlier with Governor Obaseki than myself. So I never understood why this toga of being the governor's preferred candidate was put on my head. But, you know, as far as that may go, I don't think it's a problem anymore. I have managed to reach out to the people of Edo State for them to know who I am, what I'm about, what I have for the people of Edo State. My thinking about social issues, economic issues, unemployment, insecurity. So I'm quite clear, and I think the people of Edo State now know who I am and know what I stand for. Governor Obaseki and I have been friends for over 40 years. I respect him tremendously, and I believe he does respect me too. We've worked, you keep referring to me as a businessman. I'm actually a lawyer, not a businessman. I've worked as a corporate lawyer on different sides or the same side of transactions with him. And so we've been friends, and I think that's how he invited me to work with him on his economic team. But be that as it may, I came into this process by myself, on my own steam, encouraged by friends and elders from Edo State, and I have not regretted one moment coming into this race. I see a path for the state. I see a way by which I can contribute to moving the state into prosperity, and I'm glad that I've come into this process, and I'll give it my all. I thank God that we've gone through the first stage, and we'll start work on reaching out to the people, talking to the people, getting across to the people, and doing our very best to do well in September and win elections in the state. As regards your second question, I actually didn't know anything else was happening in anybody's house, Definitely, as loyal members of our party, we shouldn't do things that will bring our party into disrepute. But I'm quite clear in my mind that the party will deal with that issue. It's not something I should lose sleep over or waste any time talking about. When you invite guests into your house, into your residence for an event, you can call the event whatever you wish. But I'm sure the party will deal with that issue.
All right. Congratulations, Mr. Asiegodalu. Good to see you on the other side of your win. The last time you were here, you were an aspirant as to being the flag bearer of the PDP in Edo State. Now, two things I'd like to ask you. The first is...
That's Ayo, right?
Yes, it's Ayo. Morning. The first is
morning,
around
yeah.
the accreditation process, where some delegates were said to have been aggrieved that they were denied accreditation, and perhaps that was why they had no choice but to move to another location to conduct their own primaries. I'd like you to speak to that in terms of accreditation. And the second one would be this. I know you've talked about the fact that you wouldn't lose sleep over what happened with the parallel primaries that happened in Edo State. However, when the G5 started off during the presidential elections, it didn't seem like they would have significant impact on the outcome for the PDP in that election. But you'd know that it was a major factor. Are you concerned that the division in your party at this time might impact, not very positively, the chances of the PDP at the polls if it's not sorted properly?
Yeah, thank you very much, Ayo. And again, good morning. As far as I know, and I think I know quite a bit, I think the accreditation process yesterday went extremely well. We went through the ward congresses where we elected 3 ad hoc delegates for each ward. We have 192 wards, so I think we came about having 576, whereabouts, or 572 delegates that were elected. The results of that election went up to the National Working Committee of the party, and those results were validated and confirmed. Based on those results and the delegates elected, we had the national delegates election the week after. Those results were also validated and confirmed, and a list of elected delegates that will take part in our primaries was confirmed by the National Working Committee of the party, was published, and was circulated to all the members of the party in Edo State who are involved in this process. That was the list that was used to accredit delegates to yesterday's primaries.
Enough of this talk. That's it. I just played that as part of it, okay? Anyway, I said I will work for the Labour Party. There was an interview I granted. Let me see if I can say it. And I wanted to okay, let me see if I can say it. Um, Anyway, let me see what I would. Let me see. Um, let's watch the one of. Anyway, let's watch the interview of just a few minutes. The interview with Channels TV of the Labour guy. Okay, let's watch. Let's watch. I think that will be. Let's just watch that one. Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
And I believe you
let's watch
because you
that.
spoke with a lot of confidence the last time you were on this program. Perhaps underrated, perhaps looked down upon as an outsider in the political scene in Edo State, but you've proven everyone wrong today that you are capable of clinching the ticket. Perhaps the thinking was that you were up against some politicians who have been in the system for far too long. So there are a lot of people who thought that you might not be able to get it. But how do you feel? Now, how does it feel to be the winner?
It feels really good, Seun, and there were a lot of people, including you, Seun, who did not think I could do it. You remember we talked about it the other day, and I told you that I would do it. The most powerful thing in the world is to be underestimated. And what we have done is to show those who say that they are the professional politicians that it is really not about. I told you this. I told you this the other day that the age of Solomon has nothing to do with the wisdom of Methuselah. There are just certain principles that run across different aspects of life. Politics is no different. If you apply certain principles, you will achieve success. And if you're focused, and if you know exactly what you want to do, and I think those are qualities that I seem to have, and I've been able to apply to this particular undertaking.
Well, how does it feel now to be bearing the burden as a flag bearer of the Labour Party? What does this mean to you?
Heavy weight on my shoulders. The Labour Party is that vehicle that I think has the potential to rescue Nigeria, and it's a people-centric party. Hence our logo, which has the family unit, Papa, Mama, Pikin, and the expectations are high on the part of the people because they've been serially disappointed by the other actors in the political space. And so they're looking up to the Labour Party, they're looking up to those of us who are in the party to come to their rescue and provide succor, much needed succor, because I think we're at the brink of the precipice. I know this is has almost become cliche, but really, really, Seun, I think we are at the very brink at this point. And it would take a new party, a new perspective to pull us back and course correct, as it were, because things are not looking great at the moment.
Give us an idea. How did you beat the professional politicians to their game? What did you do?
That's my trade secret now, Seun. I can't share that with you. Otherwise, I still have the main elections to contend with in September. I can't be throwing everything on the table for you to share with the two other main parties have come up with their candidates. So we have to keep some things close to our chest. But to answer your question, like I said, it's not rocket science. I go to the people, or I went to the people. Most of the old politicians still play by the old rule book. You go to the kingmaker, you go to the you go to the guy who is dishing out patronage or dishing out favors. So you go to him and you worship at his or her feet in the hope that they will give you what it is that you're looking for. I decided that power belongs to the people, and that is the truth, and I really believe that. And so when I joined my party, I went to the people and I spoke to them, and I reached out to them and I worked with them. And what you saw today, the resounding defeat of my opponents that you saw today was a function of the people speaking. Because I had what I say and what I do resonates with them. Because as far as I'm concerned, the problem with politics in Nigeria today, as I always say, is that people have been taken out of the equation. And it's such a low-hanging fruit. Once the people recognize that you are about them and their interests, they will gravitate towards you and they will give you the support. There were 343 votes on offer today at our primaries, and I garnered 316. I think that, as we say in law, res ipsa loquitur, the facts speak for themselves. The people are tired of the same old, tired of the, as you like to call them, the professional politicians, the masters of the game. One thing the people have recognized is that those people do not have the interest of the average man at heart. They are there for personal interest. They are there because they play the game. They are not interested in actually the people who really are supposed to be the beneficiaries of government and governance. So low-hanging fruit, and the people were happy with me and the Labour Party, and they said that they demonstrated that resoundingly today.
But what about this story that you also doled out some money to delegates? How much did you give them?
Please, rumor mongering, part of politics. The only thing I remember giving to my party constituents or my party members was at Christmas, when I put together Christmas hampers, which I shared around the country, around the state. In the spirit of the season, I went around and I gave them Christmas hampers. And then also because of the fact that the Labour Party in Edo State, and the Labour Party in general, is not as resourced as the other parties, I donated cars to the party at the local government level. So yes, if you say, have I contributed to the building of my party? Definitely, I think everybody should contribute to the building of their parties. So, but doling out of cash, no, that's not me. I would rather speak to the people and convince them that I am the better candidate, and they agreed with me today.
Because beating the likes of Rice Man, who this is not his first time of wanting to be governor of Edo State, that those who imagine that there must be something that is done that is beyond what the eyes can see that could have helped Olumide Akpata clinch the ticket.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak to, all of the contestants, co-contestants. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have slugged it out with them. I learned a few things from each and every one of them. Rice Man or Sergius Oguns or all of whom I know very well. We all have our different strategies. Well, like you say, he has been at the game for a long time. Maybe he should change his strategy. I don't know, but I definitely, I don't know that there's anything that he did to help me. I think I came to the table clear-eyed, clear-minded about what I thought were the things that would resonate with the people, and these are the things that I put on the table. And as the records will show, the results have shown today. The people agree with me, and I'm gratified, extremely so.
This was Olumide Akpata, who raised an eyebrow, who raised the dust over the lack of preparedness of the party to conduct the primaries. There are those who say, maybe you feared you could lose. That's why you screamed through the roofs at the time, and you went to town to write to INEC, and you warned about your party lack of preparedness. But here you are today, you are reaping the benefit of the party's process. What could have gone wrong then?
On the contrary, I think I should be thanked for writing that letter to INEC. I think I should be commended. Because you know what you find in situations like this, there's this conspiracy of silence, and nobody wants to bear the card. Nobody wants to tell the king that he's walking around naked. What I found in my party at that point in time was that there was, it did not appear that we were doing all that we needed to do to conduct the exercise. At that time, we were getting ready for the ward congresses, which were to be held in 192 wards across the state. And I just saw what was a very, very disturbing lack of preparedness. And I wrote to INEC, the regulator, INEC that is very concerned about internal party democracy, because I thought that was the best thing to do, to put those who were superintending the process on their toes. Because I mean, what was clear to me was that everybody would have been a loser, or at least I would have been a loser if I did or did not cry out or did not speak up, and it yielded results. I mean, very quickly the party released the addresses of all 192 ward secretariats where the ward congresses were to be held. Very quickly the party called all of us aspirants to a meeting to brief us on what was to transpire at the ward congresses. All of this had not been done before I wrote my letter. So I think my letter helped to facilitate the process, helped to ensure that we had a better managed, better organized process, out of which I have now emerged the winner of the primary. So I am a beneficiary of my own advocacy, which is not such a bad thing, but I think everybody else benefited because it was a much better process than I think it would have been if I had not written the letter.
You've been two-time lucky now, emerging from your professional duties, trying to get into the public fray. Two-time lucky as an outsider. Outside of the inner bar, you broke the rules to become the NBA president. Outsider in Nigeria's politics, you broke the rules to clinch the Labour Party ticket. But in all of this, 51-year-old Olumide Akpata wanted to become Edo State governor. What exactly is the vision here?
Well, I don't know. Is it luck? Sure, I'm not so sure if it's luck. But, well, let's see. Let's see. Time will tell whether or not it is luck or whether or not it is that I think I have my finger on the buzzer when it comes to these things. I think I know how to engage the process, engage the system. What am I bringing to the table? I don't say what is new or what is the idea here. Like I said to you the last time I was on your program, government is not rocket science. It's management, it's administration. It's prioritizing what the people, for me, I mentioned to you before, and I never get tired of saying it, we must put the people at the center of our policies, of our budgeting, of our prioritizing. So I think I would be focusing on the people and what is most important to the largest number of the people of Edo State. So agriculture, healthcare, infrastructure, those are the things I will look at. And you might say that these are stuff, or these are things that everybody else talks about. But I think most people, at least those who I observe, seem to talk the talk. I want to walk the talk. The people are crying for government to be relevant to them. The people are crying to feel the impact and the effect of government. So I'm about the people. So you're going to find when Labour Party does win the elections in September this year and I become governor, you will find that the people will be right at the center, and the people will be the reason why we're in office. We will deal with the issues that have that are actually important to the people. The family budget, the woman who sells Gary at the urban market, or the guy who drives a Sienna from Benin to Auchi every day, trying to make ends meet. Meanwhile, the roads are so bad that he can't even make one trip. Those are the things that I will be focusing on. I don't think we need any big words or big programs or big highfalutin ventures that seem to be the fad with most of our governments of the day. I just think we should return to the basics and find out what the people want and govern in that direction, run government in that direction, because it's about the people. That's it, Sean. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Now, and I really do think that what is needed in Nigeria today is the federating unit being able to identify and typify their regions and their territory in such a way that they might be identified for something. They might be known for something. The rest of the world and the countries of the world are being identified for something, to stand for something economically and contribute to the rest of the world. Should you become the governor of Edo State, what exactly would you like Edo State to be identified for?
Well, I think one of the things that it strikes me that we could easily be a food basket of the nation. We're a largely agrarian state. It strikes me that if government focuses on agriculture, there's quite a bit that we can do to make sure that we get agriculture going, and in that way you help to increase employment, you help the budget of the average farmer, but then more importantly, you feed your people. And so considering how fertile the soil is or the land is in Edo, I think government should do a bit more. Firstly, I mentioned to you, I may have mentioned in your program, government has to look at agriculture as almost a social service, or it's inroad into it's foray into agriculture, almost a social service. Government has to be an off-taker. Government has to buy the produce of the farmers. Government has to do more in terms of making more use of the land, the lots of land that we have in the state, turning agriculture into a job-creating sector in Edo State. What else do you want Edo State to be known for? You know that we're the hub. You know that we sit right at the middle of the east and the west, the west and the northern parts of Nigeria. We really should take advantage of that and promote more tourism. We are known for culture, so we should be making the state a cultural capital. But I would also think that we should look also at our human resource. One thing that our people are known for is their ingenuity, their innovativeness. I think we must focus on our youth and notice and do more with regard to giving them outlets to express themselves and their talent.
All right.
And not every child will go to university. So we must do more for vocational education.
All right.
There's a whole lot to talk about, Sean, but maybe yeah.
Absolutely. I'd like us to close the program quickly, but in 30 seconds, if you may. It's this situation in your party relating to appropriation of funds and the utilization of party funds. How embarrassing is this? And is this the kind of thing you hope to be identified with when people are accusing each other about embezzlement, misappropriation of funds, and pointing accusing fingers? For someone who is being an NBA president, how embarrassing is this for you? And can you live with it? In 30 seconds, Mr. Akpata.
Well, I'm not so sure I agree with this tarring everybody with the same brush. If my memory serves me right, it is one individual who has been accused of certain infractions, right? I hesitate to speak to the issue because I'm aware that this is now a subject matter of a court action, and so it's sub judice, so I have to be careful about this. But everybody just jumps and says, oh, wow, Labour Party is horrible, or Labour Party did this. No. An individual is accused of wrongdoing. He has the right to defend himself, as I'm sure he will. He who alleges or she who alleges must prove. I am sure that now that the treasurer of the of the Labour Party has proceeded to, as I'm aware, sue has gone to court, as it were. maybe more of these issues will come to light. But I'm just not so I'm not so eager, Sheung, and I think I'm not so sure it's fair to just brand the entire Labour Party as being corrupt because one individual has been so accused.
Mr. Olumide Akpata, I know it's been some very horrific days for you trying to get the delegates to vote in your favor. Now you've got it. I think you need some rest. But as soon as the campaign starts...
Anyway, guys, that is it, man. So, that is it. So, as the party, Edo State, flag bearer, moral flag bearer, okay? That's how it is, guys. And let's see what will happen. The battle is not set, but the three of them, I saw in Wadaro, Akpata, Debo, and Okpewolo, okay? The battle is not set for them, so let's watch and see. Let's watch and see, okay? Let's watch and see. It's going to be interesting, all right? We want the best to win, okay? We want the best to win, and that is how it is. So, anyway, guys, that is how it is. Now, I'm gonna call it a day very soon, okay? Please, I should watch. Can you like? Can you share? We have. Please subscribe to YouTube channel. It's important to subscribe to YouTube channel. It's important. We have 2 channels right now. One right now. We are on two channels right now. YouTube channels right now. Please subscribe to it, okay? It's important. Let's grow it. It's been there for a long time. Let's grow it, okay? And we can grow it, man. So we can grow it. Can grow it, okay? So anyway, before I call it a day, I think this I said before also at the beginning when I said they are selling rice 10,000 bucks or so. I said people lost their lives today. I heard I cannot confirm it anyway, but let me show you the, the queue. The queue is so long, man. The queue of the people for the rice I showed you before. Okay, the queue is really long. So it's painful. It's painful, man. It's really try. Imagine the queue. Imagine the queue for the rice. Just imagine. If it is orderly, no problem. If it's orderly, maybe that's how in a day. They said you should have your name and I play it again. Let me play it again. You have your name and your number. This is so wrong, huh? Anyway, how is it, guys? Let's pray for Nigeria, man. Pray for Nigeria, okay? That's what I would say. All these things are uncalled for. We don't need to suffer like this. We don't really, because people don't need to suffer like this, man. We don't need to suffer. Suffer to have this, no. You don't need to suffer at all. It's really pity. This is how it is. It's just a pity, man. Painful. Very, very painful. Yeah. But that's how it is, guys. Anyway. Hey, I wanted to play something for someone wanted to do so. He said maybe what today he said he will do some things. Let's just watch it. Let's just watch. So we'll have a press conference too. Okay, let's play it. Okay. Let's just play some. Let's play some part of it. Let's play some part of it now. What he tried to do in Lagos, okay? I hope I hope we do. I hope we do it, okay? I hope it will work out. Not just if we do it. I hope it will work out, okay? I hope we succeed in it because it's a good plan. I mean, saying maternity women, many things, many things it said about it talked about rather. So I want for me people to be happy, everything to be good. That's for me. How do if you can do it very well, good, man. Feel I'm good, okay. Let's be part of it, just be part of it, okay.
Owned public transportation, the distribution of food items targeting 300,000 households, as well as the introduction of a Sunday market in 42 communities across the state where staple food will be sold at reduced prices. The governor also announced a soup kitchen where the state will identify caterers that will be able to feed approximately 1,500 citizens in every local government area per day.
We are now going to do what we call, the soup bowl, in the soup kitchen. We did it also during COVID. We want to identify mama put, caterers that are in your do, and we want to be able to feed between 1,000 and 1,500 in every local government per day, at the first instance for the next, 30 to 60 days. So let's watch out the logistics. We are identifying, the caterers already. Funds will be sent to them, and they will have vouchers so that people just walk in, and just give them something, to eat, one a day, and let's just continue, on that.
Well, kudos to the Lagos State governor. He's always come to the Lagosians' rescue. You are lucky to have a governor like Babajide Sanwo-Olu. It's not the first time he's doing this. Like we said earlier, during COVID, there was also that soup kitchen. But he's engaging Mama Put. Yes. So these people will be empowered. Dr. Abati, you did an amazing job. I did watch, some of, the live chat that went on yesterday. He also talked about helping out the health sector, which is amazing, and also education. But there is hunger in the land, people. We have to know. I mean, kudos to some of the state governors that have, rolled out some of these palliatives. But let me tell you why they're still. We talked about also that bread story in Lagos State. We talked about where else was it? Tubers of yam as well, also in Lagos State. But now in Niger State, a video captured the moment some hoodlums disrupted a protest by fish vendors who were protesting the rapid increase in fish prices. The hoodlums, after hijacking the protest, turned it into a hardship demonstration. They also blocked food trucks along the Abuja-Kaduna road. Before long, they hijacked the trucks and started to steal food items, and hungry citizens joined in.
Fight everywhere, palliative, 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 palliative. From Madara Road. From Madara Ward, see, they run with the bag. Then they steal the bag, they don't steal them. See, palliative for ground. Auntie, you want? Take. Turn my own, turn my own. See children for ground. See everybody.
Man, this is all that. Wow.
Now they fight up and down. You see the run with the bag.
We also saw the same incident in Katsina State. Meanwhile, in the wake of revelations made by Vice President Kashim Shettima that the federal government has uncovered 32 routes used to smuggle food to neighboring countries, and complaints about the porosity of Nigeria's borders, investigative journalist Fishayo Soyombo, in a 16-minute documentary, attempted to illegally import 100 bags of rice from the Republic of Benin into Nigeria. Soyombo showed how he succeeded without security resistance and how he worked with information from the Nigeria Customs Service, who betrayed patrol teams. The documentary also uncovered an alleged notorious smuggler, Ibrahim Dende, a hotel owner in Ogun State, who is also known as Ilaro's biggest smuggler. IBD Dende, as he is fondly called, is said to have numerous allies in politics and the media and has averted prosecution because of his proximity to power.
While rice smugglers who bribe custom officials get killed, the likes of Ibrahim Dende Egungbohun, the founder of IBD Hotel, is widely known as Ilaro's biggest smuggler, continues to expand his coast, helped by his proximity to power and the influence he has amassed with his filthy wealth, more commonly known as IBD Dende. His hotel, IBD International Hotels Ilaro, is well known to have been built with proceeds of smuggling. Dende has been arrested for smuggling multiple times, but on each occasion he emerged unscathed. So what did Dende smuggle?
Protect your...
Who we arresting? Who we arresting? Who we arresting?
Spend.
Who we arresting? Nobody we arresting. It's free. It's just, it's like that. That's Nigeria for you, man. That's Nigeria for you, man. That's Nigeria for you, man. It's a pity. It's just a pity that this is how we see, this is how we find ourselves, man. Just too bad. Too bad. Too bad. Let's place a part of it and I call it a day. Okay? Let's place a part of it, I call it a day. These are the smuggled.
Fine, I'll start with you. I mean, I start with the IDB Dende story to start with. You saw IBD Dende. Oh, you've heard the songs.
That's the country we live in.
Absolutely.
IBD Dende has praised singers in the music industry. This song I just sang was an Olumide song. IBD Dende, Afunima Wube was an Olumide song. So look at the kind of people we praise in our society. Look at what that report said about him. He has a right to respond.
Absolutely.
To it. And the customs also have a right to respond. What is going on as regards smuggling in Ilaro? But we have a big firewall ecosystem. And when we are hearing stories about people being connected to the highest level, you know, there was also a story about names being seen on those that went to COP.
Yes, saw that.
So when we have this going on, and we are talking about smuggling, it's not in connivance with authorities. And that's why the problem with Nigeria is trickle-down corruption across board. It's a fabulous job by Fisaya again. God continue to spare and keep him. But we've always known that there were multiple smuggling routes that these things come into the country. We live in a society where thieves and firewalls are celebrated. As regards what's happening in up north, it's a reflection of the poverty. I mean, you can see it. And that's why I want those governors to be able to put in a raft of measures to be able to help the people.
Yeah.
Just like we give commendation to Governor Sanwo-Olu, but we also need to remind him how properly will those things be implemented. Because yes, they gave those things during COVID, but the implementation was poor. That's why people were throwing away the food when they got there. Is this what you're going to give us? The soup kitchen is an idea we've always constantly talked about.
Yeah, we've always talked about the soup kitchen.
But the question is, how are they going to run them effectively?
Were you in Lagos? Were you around when they were doing the soup kitchen during the COVID? Yes, I was. How was that? It was, well, it had some controversies around that. And that's why he actually mentioned, Governor Sanwo-Olu said they were not doing the soup kitchen idea. Okay. They were moving away to this, working with the Mama Put. But when you finish,
and in all fairness, the Mama Put something did work, because I saw some people that individually did the Mama Put thing, that you just go there, they pay a certain amount. What's this guy's name on social? Obi Franklin, that was what he did like that. So that could be a better approach. Okay. But also, how is it properly managed? Also, the food distribution, 25% off on the bus. I know Lagos, they will always deliver on that. They've constantly done that. Another part I want them to also look at is, you know, we've been complaining here that they have no paddy to be able to run a buttermilk mill. If your retirement system is up and running, you should be able to do 2.8 million, 50 kg bags of rice every year. But the problem has been paddy. So they are talking about possibility of importing and getting paddy in. That's good. Also, the free healthcare and other measures, that's good. But Governor Sanwo-Olu should also do more for the people because the people actually need more at this point in time. And the Sunday markets, yes, that's another good one, but it has to be properly run. I hear there's a cap on what you can buy, I think 25,000 threshold, so that people will not come and monopolize it. I'm excited about that. But we should also do more. And kudos to the other governors too. A fabulous job done by Dr. Abati yesterday.
Yes.
But also, the cleric story is a sad indication of how low our country has become. But I would also blame it largely on the politicians.
Yeah.
They are the ones that bring a lot of religion into politics because they want to use it and favor them. Let's not forget. And we condemn that. I condemn that cleric in totality. I think the government should go after him. But let's not forget, we've had other clerics make more incendiary statements. I don't do anything to them. We have the Sheikh Gubis of this world. What was the need for getting 40 bishops to endorse candidate Tinubu then or aspirant Tinubu then? The episode of the 40 bishops, just to be able to justify a Muslim tickets. They are the ones making mockery of religion, and they are the ones that are giving impetus to people like this to be able to say all sorts of incendiary things like this. So the politicians too should watch it.
Absolutely. That man needs to be picked up immediately.
Yes, immediately. I was going to just add to that as well, to say that beyond him being picked up, because Dr. Abati made a very good point.
Yes.
The thing is that people are impressionable, and a number of people would have heard this sermon or this his message and just taking it hook, line and sinker without doing their own personal research and believe what he says, and that's how people are radicalized. I believe that beyond the government action, and I think that's critical, religious leaders, Muslim leaders themselves should stand up and speak against it and say that this is not the religion that we practice and this is not who we are. It is given a bad name to the religion, it is a bad reputation to Islam, and I believe that because I haven't had a lot of them come out to condemn and say this is falsehood. Maybe I'm sure they've started saying that, but religious leaders, Muslim leaders ought to also come out to denounce that statement and say that is not who we are and that's not what we practice. Now, moving on to Lagos State. Yesterday, while watching that and just the announcements by the Lagos State governor, I couldn't have been prouder. When things are not done properly, we talk about it, we criticize, but when there's a well thought out, it seems like very well thought out plan addressing different areas, not just in terms of food and food scarcity, but also addressing issues around healthcare, transportation, some of the big needs of Lagos State. It means that we have, some form of research has gone into that, and he seemed quite open. First of all, I hope this will continue and it's to be held periodically. People had talked about it was reminiscent of the President Olusegun Obasanjo tenure, and then following that, President Yar'Adua did that for some time, whereby he would hold media talks and almost present himself to be held account and just to give an account as to what his plans for the people are.
Yes.
So in terms of the food with Mama Put, I love it because not only would it benefit the hungry, 1,500 people per day in different LGAs,
Amazing.
20 LGAs, 1,500, that's 30,000 people and 210,000 people a week being fed by Lagos State government. I hope it to be aggregated based on the number of the population of each local government, because they are different. In Alimosho, Oshodi, those areas, they have more people. And then also, can we have school feeding programs as well? So children and the elderly, most vulnerable, will be targeted. But I think it's fantastic. Kudos to the Lagos State government. And well done.
Right, absolutely. Dr. Abati, I'll take my final story and then I'll...
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please kindly like, share, and let's make it happen. It's good. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. And follow me on our TikTok also, okay? Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. We can make things work out. Make yourself happy, okay? I would say that make yourself happy. Don't allow things happening around to kill your morale, okay? Stay cool, guys, and God bless you. All right? Thank you so much. Good night.